Hey there, my name is Reagan. I am the product marketing manager here at Wodify, and I am super excited to introduce you all to the new Kiosk Plus custom panel. This custom panel allows you to embed widgets and URLs directly into Kiosk Plus to make it easier for you to manage multiple tools during class and client training sessions, all from one screen. Today, I'm going to give you an overview of how to set it up and use it, as well as a few ideas for inspiration to get you started. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So while I was talking, you may have already noticed that I have a playlist up here on the right. This is actually a Spotify playlist. Spotify has this really cool feature that allows you to embed playlists as widgets directly onto websites, and it works really well with Kiosk Plus. So this is personally one of my favorite ways to use the new custom panel, but there are a lot of cool use cases. I'm going to show you exactly how I did this, and then we'll move on to some other ideas. I'm going to go ahead and start with a workout panel already up. Then all I need to do is click Add Panel, click Create Custom Panel, and then I'm going to head into Spotify, find my favorite playlist, click the ellipses, and then click Share, click Embed Playlist. Here, all I need to do is click Copy, go back into Kiosk Plus, and give the panel a name. I recommend naming the panel to match the playlist name. So I'm going to name this Throwback Workout. Then instead of URL, I'm going to click Embed Code and paste in what I just copied from Spotify. Once I click Apply, I'll instantly be able to see that playlist over here up on the right. If I want to show more of the songs that are coming up, I can zoom fully in. And then this works just like I would control the actual playlist in Spotify. So I can click play, I can change songs, skip songs, select a different place on the playlist to start playing from. So it works really, really well to be your central hub for both displaying the workout or checking people into class, and then also controlling your music without changing tabs. If I ever during class don't need to be using that playlist or showing it, I can easily minimize it so that I show the workout in full screen mode, but then I can always pop that tab back open in order to make a change and then close it back out. You'll notice that every time I create a new custom panel, that panel will instantly save. So if I ever want to go in and save a ton of playlists that I like to play during class, I can add those in and then easily change them out by just clicking on that playlist and clicking apply. If I ever create a custom panel that I'm no longer using, maybe it's more of like a one-off use, I can always click on that custom panel and then click delete to get rid of it. All right, another way I love to use the custom panel is with a timer. So if you're ever running something like a Tabata, this can be a really helpful tool for getting everything on the same display. So I'm just gonna go to my favorite timer website, copy that URL, go back into Kiosk Plus, click Add Panel, create custom, give the panel a name. This time I'm going to stay on the URL selection and paste that link in. Once I click apply, that timer is going to pop up directly in Kiosk Plus, and I can manage it just like I normally would on the website. So I can change how many rounds are set here. I can change the time on, time off, whatever I'd like. I can click start, pause, reset, all that good stuff. Kiosk Plus's custom panel can also be used to display media. So think like YouTube videos or images. So if I wanted to have a demo up on Kiosk Plus, big on the screen, I could grab a YouTube URL. Here I've got a jujitsu tutorial, and I am going to go back into Kiosk Plus, click Add Panel, create custom, and I'm going to name it to match the video name, paste in that URL, and click apply. I'm going to see that video now up here on the right, and I can play it just like I would on YouTube. So this is going to be really great for any sort of tutorial video, or even if you wanted to play like a slideshow or something you had uploaded to YouTube. The new custom panel also works really well with custom media library pages. So in Wodify Core, you can go to media library and create drag and drop pages to do things like advertise for events or get information out to your clients. So in this case, I have built a nutrition challenge flyer, and I would like to embed this directly onto Kiosk Plus. So I've clicked into the page I created. I am going to copy this URL here and then head back into Kiosk Plus and add it as a custom panel. So same thing, give it a name, paste in that URL, and click apply. And one of the reasons I love this use case is because I can actually add the QR codes directly onto this page in order to direct clients to just go ahead and register for the event or challenge I'm running. So I can now not only just talk about it during the announcements portion of class, but I can also have that call to action up on the screen to make it really easy for everybody to just pull out their phone, scan that QR code, and get registered. And just to give you guys one more idea before we end this video for today, you can also do things like embed Google Sheets. So let's say you like to program for individual training clients or specialty programs in Google Sheets. You can always grab that sheet URL and go into Kiosk Plus and add it as a panel. So in this case, I may have my appointment panel up on the left and then my training sheet up on the right. This is going to make it really easy for both myself as the provider and for my client to reference what we should be doing throughout that training session. So this was just a very brief overview of some ideas and ways you can use this new custom panel, but we know you guys are going to come up with a ton of creative ways to use this in order to make running training sessions and classes easier. So please don't hesitate to reach out to our team if you have any questions and tag us as you try it out. We can't wait to see what you come up with.